Thank you. And thank you all, commissioners.
Thank you. Our next speaker is Stephen Shanker. Mr. Shanker, unmute. Yep, go ahead.
Good morning, Chairman Doe. May it please the Commission. My name is Stephen Shanker. I'm the Executive Director of the Livery Roundtable. There's no doubt that the FHV industry has evolved over the past 10 years or so. Unfortunately, before your arrival, Chairman Doe, the rules have not always kept up with the evolution of the industry. Now, finally, the Commission is amending the in-vehicle camera system requirement, and the Livery Roundtable is in complete support. I'm often asked by others, why is the TLC keeping the camera rules mandatory for the liveries only? I understand the rationale for the rule, the time in history when the city wasn't so safe. Back in the 90s, there were 2,000 plus murders a year. We've come a long way since then, fortunately. And back then, the liveries made up the bulk of the for-hire vehicle industry. Also, at that time, the outer boroughs were more desolate, and it was more dangerous to drive to the outer boroughs. Today, the city's much safer, the outer boroughs are not so desolate, and there are 25 times more black cars than liveries. But as was stated by Avik Cabeza and Ms. Oliveri, the lines between livery and black car have become blurred, to say the least. When the black cars catered to corporate clientele and liveries catered to the retail clientele, the rule made sense. This was because business persons were less likely to be perpetrators of a crime upon an FHV driver. Finally, we know that livery drivers really don't carry cash anymore. Most trips are paid for by credit card. There's no incentive for a criminal to rob a livery driver, and hence there's no longer an overriding need to have the camera system. Over the past 10 years, the number of liveries has dramatically declined. While there's several reasons for this, one to me is very prominent. Why would a person choose to become a livery owner instead of a black car owner when the costs to outfit the vehicle are more expensive? I can't tell you how many livery-based owners I speak to that say, if we could only get rid of the camera requirement, we could affiliate more drivers. That what most people consider to be a cost that is maybe de minimis, to an FHV driver, it's rather significant, and we can't, understate that or overstate that. Given that there's really no rationale to continue to mandate the camera system, placing that requirement on the liveries creates an unfair competitive disadvantage for the livery sector, which, as was stated and as everyone knows, has dramatically declined. Most importantly, for the drivers and vehicle owners who feel safer having a camera, the proposed rule does not prohibit them from doing so. I understand Ms. Desai's concerns as far as the safety of drivers, but the reality is that all FHV drivers are sophisticated business persons. And as sophisticated business persons, they should have the option to choose what it is that they want to do as far as having a camera or not. I thank you in advance for your assistance and your cooperation in amending these rules.
Thank you.